Guys, this is Barry, and I want to tell you guys a story of where Barry came from, why I got him, and why he's so effing adorable. Why are you so cute, boy? Hey, what's up, little guy? Hey, buddy? Hi. Hi. So today, guys, I'm going to introduce you to little Barry. And yeah, Bear, say hi to the camera. And what do you say? You want to go outside? Alright, let's bring him outside. Come here. Alright, guys. So I want to officially introduce you to my boy Barry. And yeah, he's a little fluff ball. Right now it's the morning time, so he's a little tireder than normal. Usually he's just hopping around, probably licking my face or even biting my face. He's kind of annoying like that. But right now he's being very adorable. I was gonna say an effort, but I don't want to swear in front of my boy. Cover your ears, buddy. Anyways, this is Barry. He is around 10. He's around 10 weeks old now. We've had him for 2 weeks. He's getting huge. And so where did I get Barry? I'm sure you guys are wondering that. I got Barry at Anchor Point somewhere in Alaska. I don't even know where it is, to be honest, but it's past Soldotna, like a 4-hour drive from Anchorage to that Anchor Point place. If you guys follow me on Instagram, if you guys know me in person, then you know that I had a dog before Barry. I had a Pomeranian Chihuahua Terrier. Her name was Crumpy. She was 11 years old. I've had her for 11 years straight. Before I even moved to Alaska, I've had Crumpy. And losing her was definitely the hardest thing that I've ever went through in the 30 years that I've been alive. She was my first pup, the first pup that I've ever had and raised, you know what I mean? So 11 years of my life, that's over a third of my life, and she was there every day. And she was literally basically my best friend. I've had her ever since she was a pup. I've had her after college. I had her while I was living alone in Hawaii. And I even brought Crumpy from Hawaii to here, Alaska, where I lived the rest and majority of her life. I'll make another video about that in some other time, but honestly, I was trying to edit that video and my heart was broken, honestly, because I was going through the footage of her and it was really tough to make that video. But I'll make another video about Crumpy and how she passed away some other time. So the ones that was most affected by Crumpy passing away was me and my friend MC. And honestly, she was the one who was helping me raise Crumpy ever since she was a pup. And one of the great things is that MC was the one who found Barry. And she's actually helping me raise Barry right now. So you're gonna see MC in a lot of my videos in regards to whenever I vlog with Barry, and yeah, you're gonna see a lot of her too. The reason we got Barry was because after owning a dog child or having a dog that you've had for so many years, after losing them, you realize that you just love having a fur pet. You know what I mean? You love having a companion, if you will. You just love them. You just love to have one and love to take care of them, to grow with them. It becomes a family member. You know what I mean? So by having Barry, I by no means at all am replacing Crumpy. She's irreplaceable. But I am just diving into a new chapter with a new little creature. Barry is around 9 weeks old and he is 17 pounds. I know that he's 17 pounds because today was actually his first day at the vet, where he literally got anal probed and he got his deworming shots. The reason he got anal probed was just so they could check his temperature. Trust me, I don't bring him to that kind of dog establishment, okay? He is a golden retriever / old English retriever. Barry is a male. He is from Anchor Point, Alaska. I live here in Anchorage and it was literally a 4-hour drive to get to Barry and where he was. It was worth the drive. 4 hours there, 4 hours back. It was almost like a working shift if I was a trucker. But let me tell you, I'm a mother trucker. That's what I am, a mother trucker. So I got Barry basically a week after Crumpy passed away. It was definitely a hard thing to go through, especially just raising a new pup when they're young and basically starting fresh, you know what I mean? Having to reteach a young little pup the basics of life, how to get along with people, how to live in a house, you know what I mean? It's definitely a new chapter and a new experience all over again, because with Crumpy, she 11 years, you know what I'm saying, like she was already trained and all that. But man, Bear's just a little guy. He's a freaking toddler and he's curious about the world, just jumping on everything, biting everything. When he's in public though, like he's the most chill retriever ever. We found him on Alaska Classifieds. So before we met Barry, we went to check out 2 dogs, all right? The first one was a Malamute Siberian mix, and honestly, that guy was super shy around people. He was like hiding behind the breeder, and he's freaking out at that. But the Husky Malamute mix was like hiding behind the breeder, and I love the guy. I love that Husky, but he looked so cool. But the thing was, he was just very shy around people, and that kind of ruled me out. But after that, we met another dog, all right, and it was a pure Malamute. And the guy that introduced us to that pure Malamute, he was like, I'm talking about the guy, but the guy was kind of he reminds me of Airbud. You know Airbud, there was that clown that just doesn't give a crap about their dogs. That's what the guy reminded me of. He seemed kind of mean, but then again, he looked like a blue collar worker, probably like does like, I don't even know, like does plumbing or some stuff. I don't even know what he does, but like I remember he just had dirty hands, and he just came off of work with his 2 kids, and the kids were just very quiet. It seemed like they didn't want to like interact with us either. So it's like his kids and his dog didn't want to interact with me. So it just kind of felt weird. You know what I mean? It was kind of off-putting, and that's part of the reason why I didn't go with that pure Malamute, even though that Malamute was super chill too. Oh, going back to the first dog that we met, the Siberian Husky Malamute mix, he was super attached to the breeder, but the breeder was very nice too. Like, she was really sweet, and she was also a woman of God. Like, she like told us her life story a little bit, and just gave enlightening words of encouragement in regards to Crumpy passing away. So we liked her. So Barry was basically the 3rd guy that we've seen. We saw the first 2 dogs on one day, and then the next day was when we met Barry. We drove for 4 hours from Alaska to Anchor Point, and then the whole time that I was driving there to Anchor Point, I was actually thinking about the Siberian Husky, the first dog that we met, and I was kind of debating in my head, is like, is this worth a drive right now? You know what I mean? Is this 4-hour drive worth it? I still want the Siberian Husky. So as we're driving to Anchor Point, it was a long drive. I was actually falling asleep. We started the drive at like 10 in the morning, but I woke up at 7 because I went to hit the gym first, and I probably only had like 3 hours of sleep. We got there, and here's some footage actually. Here's just a random footage of the time that we first saw Barry. Hey guys, so here's a little guy. Hey boy. And here we are now. Barry is now basically 10 weeks old, and he is 17 pounds. He's a big boy, and right now he's just chewing on his little chew toy here. We got this from Costco, by the way. Highly recommend it. This thing right here, good stuff. Good stuff. Link in the description. Here you go, boy. Here, sit. Good, Barry. Getting to know Barry is very it's a new chapter, really, because like, he's such a pup. He's so new to the world. You know what I mean? Like, when we first had him driving home, he was very quiet. He was very chill, very sleepy. He was a sleepyhead. Like, you could just hold him and he'd be tired and he just wanted to rest. You know what I mean? One of the things that actually got me scared was that he was very short of breath when he was sleeping, and part of the reason is because he's just a pup. Like, he's got like fur everywhere, and like only that, because he's a pup, his metabolism is very high. He's growing rapidly. You know what I'm saying? So the heart rate is definitely going to be elevated just to metabolize everything that he's eating, and just to grow. But like, he doesn't have that shortness of breath anymore. I was doing research about it, and they talk about how dogs have anxiety when they first leave their moms. That's why they have like shortness of breath. Give? Yes. Boy. So Barry's mom was a golden retriever, and his dad was an Old English cream golden retriever, or Old English cream retriever. I'm not sure, but that's how he got his color. You know what I mean? I love his color. I actually prefer this color over a pure golden retriever and over a pure white. He's like a hybrid, vampire and werewolf, best of both worlds. His dad was ginormous, all right? And out of the litter, Barry was like the biggest of what was left. There was like 3 dogs left, Barry, his brother, and his sister, and Barry was the biggest one. And I actually saw them playing, and Barry kind of like overpowered them, which I thought was pretty cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, Barry's a badass. One of the cool things about Barry is that when he meets new people, he is the biggest gentleman ever. He's super chill, very quiet, and all in all, just a very good boy. So yeah, Barry is 17 pounds right now at 10 weeks, and I think he's gonna be humongous. I know his dad was probably like around 100 something pounds, so Bear's gonna be a big boy. He's gonna be a bear, quite possibly. He's like a tiny polar bear, really. Anyways, guys, I just wanted this video, stupid birds. Anyways, guys, I just wanted this video to be a short video to introduce you guys to Barry, who he is, and just how effing cute he is. If you guys haven't already, be sure to check out me on Instagram. Add me on Instagram because I'm gonna post a lot of videos on Barry throughout the day that I have him. You know what I mean? Also, you get to see videos of Crumpy and just who she was too there. She's on my highlights. So there's that random bird right now. He's just making Barry all crazy right now. He wants to chase it. Hey, overall, if you like Barry, be sure to like this video. Give Barry a little thumbs up on this video and also subscribe because I'm gonna have also subscribe because I'm gonna have a lot more videos on Barry throughout his life in the next few videos. Does that make sense? I'm gonna start vlogging with Barry in my life. I wanna do a new video on Barry every week just so that we could all see how much he grows in a week, you know what I mean? What he learns, and I also start puppy training next week with him. And it'll be cool, and I think it'll be cool just to see how much he grows mentally, physically, throughout his life. So yeah, subscribe to this channel, more videos of Barry soon to come, and we hope you guys enjoyed this. So we hope to see you guys in the next video. Guys, remember, whatever situations in life you guys are going through, whatever trials you're going through, it's all uphill from here. So thank you so much for your time. As always, God bless you, and have the best day ever.